Was
that a good angle?
There we go.
Oh,
Now you can see your
is
little.
That good?
Now you can see your little leg.
Oh.
That you've been working out on.
I'm gonna put my leg down.
Hey everyone, we're here with your Sunday's toppings. Oh, Uncle here. He was reading something to me, but I told him to run the video, so he's gonna read it.
Okay. Let's see. Bismillah. Alright, so his heart was quiet for an entire afternoon. That night, the boy slept deeply, and when he awoke, his heart began to tell him things that came from the soul of the world. It said that all people who are happy have God within them, and that happiness could be found in a grain of sand from the desert, as the alchemist has said, because a grain of sand is a moment of creation, and the universe has taken millions of years to create it. Everyone on earth has a treasure that awaits within him, his heart said. We, people's hearts, seldom say much about those treasures because people no longer want to go in search of them. We speak of them only to children. Later, we simply let life proceed in its own direction towards its own fate. But unfortunately, very few follow the path laid out for them, the path of their destinies, and to happiness. Most people see the world as a threatening place, and because they do, the world turns out indeed to be a threatening place.
Does it?
No, this is the last part. So, we, their hearts, speak more and more softly. We never stop speaking out, but we begin to hope that our words won't be heard. We don't want people to suffer because they don't follow their hearts.
That's it?
That's it.
That was good.
That was from The Alchemist. Quelo, The Alchemist.
That was good. I really believe in that. Like,
do you?
Yeah.
Living out your destiny?
Because, and that's what I just, that's
Wait,
the video
are we on?
Yeah.
Oh, why you didn't tell me we were on? All right. Assalamu alaikum, people.
Islam.
Peace, love, greetings.
Stack my money fast.
Shalom. Shalom.
Okay, so that actually is like what I just made my video about earlier. No, Friday. I was like, people are sitting here for a certain reason, and sometimes we allow worldly things to I'm having trouble with this here. We allow worldly things to distract us. You know what I mean? Things of the world, such as jobs and family, this, that, da da da. And we get distracted. But that was really good.
No, it was really good. I think it talks about the heart, like this young man in the story. He's on this journey, this life journey to find his treasure, which is his destiny. And so he just goes out on this adventure. And that's kind of how I see life. It's like an adventure. It's a journey.
It is.
Right? And you're headed towards your destiny, whatever that destiny path is. But some of us sell our destiny out, like you said, by going to work at jobs and, things that they did not had a heart for as a child. They kind of,
So how do you know what you have a heart for when you're a child? You know what I mean?
You got to remember your childhood. Like, you got to remember the things that you love.
Okay, can we talk about me?
Yes.
Okay, so like...
Always.
Oh my gosh,
Always.
Okay, no, because so I can know it's, hands-on.
All right.
So like when I was a child, my three dreams was be a track star, a model, and a pediatrician. Right? That was set in my head. I was going to go to Princeton. Boom.
Okay, pause.
And that was at 5 years old.
Pause. Let's back it up. Even before, at 5 years old, the world told you that there was this, and this. So before they even put a category on it to teach you that that's what that category was, go before 5 and see if you can remember what that child...
Superstar.
That's all it understood.
Mm-hmm. Boom.
Did it know how? Like what type of superstar? Or it was just like whatever image superstar is?
It was just like light and superstar and TV and just boom.
Yeah.
That was it.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's the point of the book. That's your destiny path. The child remembered But we forget as we get older what we came here to do. You know what I mean? We forget, and then the world starts putting categories over things and saying, well, you can only do this, this, and this.
So what if you feel like you are what you are? Like you are what you were here to do? How do you identify if it is or if it is not? Is it a certain feeling that you have? Is it a feeling of uncompleteness? Is it a feeling of unsatisfaction? Like what is that? Like what do you feel when it is not right versus when it is right?
You feel all of those things, you know what I mean? Like some people suffer from anxiety because of it. You know what I mean? They have anxiety attacks. Some people suffer from depression because of it. You know, a lot of the mental health field is just based on people not really having a place to be who they really are in this world. It's like the Matrix has created like these boxes. And so it's like, okay, come on through, find which box you want to fit in, and then go fit in it. But it may not even be what you were sent here to do, or what you agreed to come here to do.
Sure.
So, but the heart knows. The heart will always feel incomplete. The heart will feel sadness. The heart actually loves us so much. It's like this unconditional loving thing that loves us so much that it doesn't even want to like make you stress too heavy about your purpose. Like in the thing, the heart was like, we kind of get quiet after you get older and you start working. You know what I mean? Like you start working a job and we get quiet. You just
become passive.
Yeah. But deep down in you, you know deep down what you're here to do.
So do it. You're sitting at home, you're sitting on the couch, and your purpose is passing you by. Maybe I'll do it next day. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. No, do it now. Call us at 323. Get your purpose done. Once again, that's 323. Get your purpose done.
Wait, is that a real thing? How come I don't know nothing about that?
That's ours.
I don't even know anything about that.
Oh, I did the wrong eye. I meant to do it to you. That is, you remember, he just be forgetting.
I just be forgetting.
So, like, if y'all need help with understanding your purpose and what you're here for and, you know, just getting clarity on stuff, you can call us at 323. Purpose.
Get your purpose.
Get your purpose.
Get your purpose.
Or comment. Okay, so we need to get to the point because, you know, we got time limit.
Okay.
So, are we going to have a discussion on the poem? Or where are we going with this?
We have to start with a piece of heart. So, show your art. Let's do the poem.
Okay, guys. I just made this poem. I didn't mean to say guys. Ladies, gentlemen, everyone. I made a piece, and the disclaimer, there's a big disclaimer. Like, there's cussing in this.
Oh, yeah.
There's cussing in this, y'all. And I don't like to cuss. Like, I am not for cussing at all. Like, my mama cuss. People cuss around me. I be like, watch your mouth. Because I don't like that. But
that's true.
This piece has cussing in it. And sometimes as an artist, it is hard to, like, you know, cover up your art. Like, you just do as it is. You know what I mean? And whatever you feel. Absolutely. So art is a feeling. So you have to do what is true, what is natural. You know what I mean? Like, that's something that I don't mask. Mm-hmm. So when it comes to art, I just do as. And when I wrote this piece, yes.
What's real about that, like the realness of that, is that in that space, you become a vessel, so you can't get in the way of the message, whatever the message is that's coming through the art. By judging it, you just have to become the vessel and allow it to flow. Now, it's going to be really dope because it's going to come full circle, and I'm going to tell you some things about how you were connected and all of that.
Okay, so I just made this poem the other day. I only read it once to my uncle when I first did it, so it's kind of like new. Boy, I would have.
That's Andy.
Please,
oh my
sir.
God.
Oh my gosh.
Some DVD.
This boy is selling DVD. Oh my God.
Stack my money fast enough. I almost.
Andy,
he know where
Andy,
I'm from.
Andy.
He don't know. Where I'm
he
from.
don't know. Hey, she from LA, man.
Almost. Hallelujah. Okay.
Hey,
Excuse me, sir. You're interrupting our video.
I'll just check.
So.
All right, Andy. Peace and love. It's all good. Right away. The poem.
Oh yeah. What was I saying?
You were saying how.
Oh yeah. I only read it once. So it's still kind of new to me. I don't really have the flow of it. So if I mess up, just bear with me. But disclaimer, there's cussing in it. I apologize ahead of time. Boom. It doesn't have a name yet.
Okay. I'm looking for my notebook.
I'm starting now.
Go ahead.
What if I saw a black man hanging from a tree? Lifeless, no breath in the lungs, and no tingling in the feet. Just a black body hanging from a tree. Well, sadly, it's all that I see, except it's suicide. We would choose to hang ourselves with the unintelligent decisions we make. We're already the number one race they hate. And we kill ourselves because we want to slang dope, do coke, gang bang like it's still the thing. So, shit, looks like to me that we the ones with the strain. Ancestors gave us the stool, except we used it as a tool to expected us to use it as a tool to overlook the premise. They gave us leverage to see the obstacles that were placed ahead of us. But we went for the string and kicked the stool, saying, fuck ancestral histories, fuck the memories, we'd rather live in misery, kill myself and not reach the wealth that my loved ones died for us to have. Boy, oh boy, if they were to come back. They said reach for the stars and all you do is start reaching for drinks at the bar. They said build each other up, but you rather find a new chick to fuck. They fought to be called by their names, but you let a lame call you a bitch just for the fame. You gotta create your own priorities and realize that you have authority, but y'all so stuck into fitting in with the majority that you start thinking you're already cool, but your ass really boring. Sometimes I wonder why we aren't shooting for bigger things. Then I wonder, what if I saw a black man hanging from a tree? And I remember that with all these self-destructive behaviors, I see it every day, B. So that was the poem. And I really feel like that poem just really speaks to us as African American race, or any other race, really. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, you have somebody who came before you, who set the tone, who created a path or wanted better for you, and you choose to make certain decisions, selfish decisions. You know what I mean? Like, for us African Americans, you know what I mean, our ancestors died. Oh yeah, and guys, this is an incense in here if y'all see the smoke.
Oh yeah. Frankincense and myrrh.
Yeah. So you know, they died. Like, they were beat, they were raped, they were harassed, they were lynched, they were hung. And literally, when I wrote this poem, it was random. Like, we were in a car, but when I love looking at nature. I love looking at trees. I love looking at the sky. I love looking at stuff like that. And when I look at trees, I always think about, like, dang, like, black people hung from trees. Like, something so beautiful. You know what I mean? Like a tree. You know how symbolic a tree is? Yeah. Like, our bodies hung from there. So I get kind of emotional about that, but I finally wrote something about that, like, about the tree. Like,
so you want to hear something, like, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. I'm just going to tell you. Okay. I was a part of this book club, and we were reading this book called The Accommodation. And The Accommodation is a book that kind of tries to tell the story of Dallas history, the city's history, their racial history, the relationship between whites and blacks here in Dallas. And so one day I was at one of them. Here it is. It's 9/26. You can look right here. Book club meeting at Max Southside. When you were writing that, we were riding up Lamar Street, right? And it says chapter 4. What does that say?
1910, lynching in downtown Dallas with thousands of whites look on. He reportedly raping a white three-year-old. Alan Brooks was 60 years old.
So literally on the street we were traveling down, they pointed over there and they told us that it was a tree right over there where thousands of white people in this city watched the lynching. So crazy. And you were sitting back there writing this, and I was like, oh, that's crazy. Like, the ancestors they're talking, you know what I mean? Like, it's real. Like, if you hear that, you feel that, that's real, you know? Sick. And then being that you're an artist, you became a vessel for the energy, and this is 1910. This isn't pre-scripted. Like, I went to this. This is my notebook with everything. Here's the
I knew you
Damon
needed that
John
notebook.
Success
That's the
formula
notebook
to.
I handed you.
Right. This is the same one. So it's crazy, like this is all happening so organically, and so it's just really real to be in that kind of energy. But back to the poem. The poem is it feels like it's like the ancestors speaking through you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the profanity is completely, you know what I mean, tolerable because, I mean, you're talking people watching you get lynched or for things that you didn't even do. And that's a living history. We are the descendants of that struggle. And so in that reality, man, it's like, what do you owe? You owe those who struggled before, you know, whose shoulders you stand upon. You owe them to take this thing to the next level, take the struggle to the next level.
And I'll be feeling like, y'all, I feel like a superstar when I have these on. So.
Everywhere, in the gym, working out. Oh my God.
But I feel like sometimes we be real selfish, you know what I mean? Because it's like, if my ancestors, like, they did not have the things that we have. They didn't have the resources. They didn't have the tools. They didn't have the equality. We still don't have equality, but they didn't have this much, you know what I mean?
Right,
like, so, I just feel like we become selfish for not taking advantage of what is here for us, you know? So, just like I said on Friday in the video I made on Facebook Live, I was just saying, like, be in the blessing business. You know what I mean? You have to give. You have to give. It's nothing more better. Like, you receiving is not better than giving. You know what I mean? Like, you can't receive if you don't give.
Right.
And to give should make you feel way better than it is to get something from somebody. Like, absolutely. If you're an honest and genuine person, you know what I mean? There's no better feeling than giving and being able to help somebody else. And that's what our ancestors did. And how do you repay somebody who gives you something? You say thank you. And how do you show your thanks? Sometimes you can't, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes people do something so big for you that you can't really match that, you know what I mean? But you do your best. So it is our job and it is our place to do our best to say thank you to our ancestors, say thank you to the people who paved the way for us. So I be really trying to ask myself, like, how do I do that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how do I, Image Jania Star Tyler, say thank you to my ancestors? I just got into that, like, phase of ancestral thanks. Right?
Yeah, with the locks, you got the new locks on. It's been looking real cultural right now, real ethnic right now.
You feel me? Let me flip it this way.
Yeah,
you know?
I feel you.
I did it myself, y'all.
Yeah,
but it was a struggle. See, you gotta struggle. You gotta struggle. Like, that's what it is. You really just gotta struggle. You gotta be willing to face that struggle too, because if you don't, then you just gonna be lame. Like,
you gotta be strong, right? Show them.
Oh!
What?
Uncle, don't do that on this video.
Why?
Don't do this on this video, because I'm gonna get wild,
we
man.
We gotta be strong,
man. I be at that gym mad at my uncle, but look at me though.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Man.
We gotta put that weight on, get that weight up,
that's
get
the
strong.
My drink. Yeah,
got the energy, protein.
Eating my nuts.
Yeah. It's about health, man. I'm telling you, girl, stop. It's about health, though. It's about health and wealth. You know what I mean?
It's about faith. Doom, doom.
It's about faith and trust.
Doom, doom.
Absolutely.
It's about trust. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. That's my song.
What'd you do this weekend?
Oh, my gosh. So this weekend...
Seemed like it was long, huh?
Yeah, this weekend was long. I thought it was long.
Today's just Sunday evening.
Dang, I thought it was a whole week. Dang, I don't even know where to start. Like, it's just long, y'all.
It was big like that. Huh?
I did too much. I did my hair for one whole day, basically. Play checkers with my little cousin. And last night, I was a chauffeur.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
For who?
For Andy the artist and Michaela the artist, and I had Demetrius Gray with me also.
Demetrius Gray is an artist too.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa.
She said I can sing a little bit.
Okay, Uncle, stop. We're not gonna go there right now in this video.
Okay.
So
but
talk
you
about
were driving them around.
Yeah, I was driving them around, and
where'd y'all go?
Places, dang, you know.
I know, right? I want to know though, like, what y'all do? Y'all ain't do nothing.
I'm lame.
Squares.
I am a square. I'm like,
Yeah.
But what you do this weekend? Why y'all up in my business?
But can you tell me first?
No, I
Can
already
you tell
told
me
you.
one cool thing that happened with you, Kayla the artist, and Andy the artist, and your friend?
And Mimi the artist.
And Mimi the artist.
Don't call her that. I was just kidding. That's our time, really.
Is it?
So tell us what you did.
Oh, what did I do? I went to. What did I do?
I don't know. You was gone, trying to make me get out the house.
Oh, I went to the. You're right. It was super long. This is what I did.
Uncle, don't talk all day.
I just want them to know. I went to the Damon John Success Formula.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember
we went to
there?
that. I went there too.
And it's a business formula. So we are learning how to be our own boss, right?
Yeah.
What did Jay-Z say? What they say?
He said you not a boss, you got a boss.
Oh yeah.
Y'all, I love. Oh my gosh.
We listened to that a little bit.
We listened. Oh my god. I love Jay-Z, man. I love Jay-Z.
Real talk. But
and whoever else was on the album with him. They was lit.
Beyonce?
Oh yeah, her. We forgetting her name. We forgetting her name.
You're a hater. You are a hater.
Oh, let me tell y'all what Pastor said today. He talked about haters.
See?
I would.
He was telling you about yourself.
I was so dead.
Miss Beyonce. What you say when I first met you?
Hey, what is
she copied me.
She wanna be me.
She wanna be me. That's what she said. Beyonce
she really
wanna
do.
Be me.
Like no, she really do. Like and nobody loves Tina Turner.
Who says that though? Like who says that?
She really do. Okay, Pastor said his sermon today was called "Do Me a Favor." So basically, in so many words, he went over what are some things that you go through when you have favor on your life. So he said when you have favor, you have enemies, you have haters, and you have congratulators. I was thinking about you because I know you got haters. So
I do.
Enemies are people who fight against you because you have favor and they can't deal with that. And the thing is, they don't attempt to try to be better than you. They don't attempt to be like you. They just don't have the energy. So because they don't have the energy to be on your level, they just your enemies. You know what I mean? Like they just hate on you. Like so that's why they're your enemies. But the difference between enemies and haters is that haters actually, make that effort, but they can't be you. So haters are different from enemies because they can't have what you have. No matter how hard they try, they will never be you. You know what I mean? And they want your spot, but they can't do what you do, but they really want to. But they just can't,
They're confused.
When you
That's
originally.
confusion.
Mm-hmm. And then congratulators are people who will clap for you, they will help you, and are really excited for you. So, you gotta put people in their bubble.
That's
if you a hater, you can stay over there. Enemy, congratulators, come right here. And then, what else he said? He was talking about you gotta separate to elevate. And even though situation may get darker, you gotta realize that that's when God is setting you up, because your setback usually happens right before your major comeback. Like, what's his name? What that man's name is? Like LeBron, like Steph Curry, like Kobe, number 23. Right? 23?
24.
24. Uncle, for real?
Yeah.
It's not 23? Oh, I was just kidding. 24.
That's Michael Jordan, though.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was meant to say. Michael Jordan, 23.
Yeah.
Like, image number?
What number are you?
1. What's your number? 22. I already knew that. What's my number?
7.
No, that's not my number.
Oh, well, I don't know you very well.
Oh, you're just going to say that out loud to everybody?
I'm just saying.
My number is... It's kind of 7. It kind of is 7, but it's just 3 and 7 though.
Okay.
It just depends.
Add them up.
So yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, Shorty, you a guy like that. Shorty, you a 10. So yeah, guys. Uncle, is there anything else I need to get on?
You could tell them how your weekend went.
Why do you keep wanting me? What about my weekend do you want me to tell them? Because I don't know.
I just really want to hear what happened with you driving and Andy the artist and Michaela the artist and Mimi the artist. Like all of y'all in the car going where, doing what? That's all I want to know. What was said? What was
going nowhere?
Yeah, I was going nowhere.
We reached the climax.
Oh my God.
Now that's it. Is that enough?
That's it. Where'd y'all go? Can you say that?
We went to a lounge.
What kind of lounge?
Good dang, you are in my business.
Okay.
Mind your own. I don't have friends and people that I tell my business to, so I don't need to tell people my business.
I thought that's what we were.
We are, but I can tell you, but this is the world, Craig. This is the world. Top flight security of the world, Craig.
Oh, yeah.
You want me to tell them what I did?
I think they want to know.
No, they don't. If they want to know, then they can comment and say that they want to know, and then in the next video, I'll let them know. So, we're going to see.
That's fair.
That's fair.
That's fair.
So, is there anything else, though? Because I really feel like, I really want y'all to understand, though, like,
what?
The check that we owe, like, the receipts that we need to leave for the next generation. You know what I mean? Like, there is something on us to do. Everybody has something that they need to be doing. And if you're not doing it, you're wasting time. And if you're wasting time, then why are you here? You know what I mean? Like, ask yourself, why am I here? And then start moving in that, operating in that. Like, it does not have to be, oh, I saved 1 million students from suicide. You know what I mean? Like, I fixed over 18 million schools. That would be great. But I mean, you have to start somewhere. So it could be something so small. You know what I mean? Like, donate to a small school, do this, do that, invest in this, help this person, do that. You know what I mean? Like, just do small things, because those small things eventually add up. And then when people see your character through that, then that's nothing small at all. You know what I mean? Character is big all the way around. So
that's the goal. That's the goal.
If one person, you don't know who that one person may know. You know what I mean? That one person you help may know, maybe cousins with Barack Obama. Cause
how would that help you?
well, I'm just saying, if that's your purpose, like if you're into political this and that, you know what I mean? Like that one person that you could have been snobby to, but you chose to be nice to, you know what I mean, and help out in a situation when you didn't really have to, but you chose to. You chose to have moral high ground. You know what I mean?
That's a special word. Can you tell us what that word means?
That word means everything to me, but you know, I never looked it up to find out the actual definition, but I know what it means.
Well,
so
why don't you say what it means?
Basically, moral high ground is taking the higher road in a particular way. Morally, though. So, it's more of a word to describe and invest in self. You know what I mean? So if I'm taking moral high ground in a situation, that means that I am looking at all of the particular routes that I can take, but I'm making the decision myself, the moral decision to do what is right, when I can easily do what is not wrong. Like, it can be wrong, but not the best decision. You know what I mean? So sometimes you have a right decision, you have a wrong decision, and you have the middle decision. And I say the middle decision is not wrong and it's not right. So it is the ability to choose what is right over you doing what's comfortable to you. You know what I mean? So
listen, I got an example. I was looking and Nipsey Hussle at the pre-BET, when they pulling up, he smacked the security guard. Now, I don't know what the man said.
Maybe they was friends.
No, like it was some kind of altercation, and they show him slapping the dude. And then security grabbed him. You think he took a moral high ground on that one?
Well, you can't ask me about that kind of stuff.
It depends on what was said.
I don't really know.
You like, I don't know.
Don't put me in on that.
Is there something that he could have said that would have warranted him smacking him?
What was the security guard race?
He's black. These are all black men. I'm saying, is that what could he have said?
I don't know. Ask me something about me so I can answer it.
What could somebody say to you to make you feel like you should smack them in their face? Like, what is the level? Because it's always about levels. It's about how much.
It depends on if we have history and you already done.
I'm talking about it's a random person out here in the world.
You don't know if he random.
It's a security guard.
You don't know if that man random. You don't know if they had been at other events together.
Okay, so let's say they've been at other events together.
I don't know. Sometimes you just need a smack fool. Sometimes
she's still working on the moral high ground lesson.
No, I got the more high ground.
We'll get there.
My uncle really trying to play me like I'm trying to teach.
I'm trying to see like
Uncle,
where it's at. Where's the high ground? Where's the high bar? Will you stop flipping that chair back?
I like to do that, but no. So have moral high ground. Moral high ground. For example, like I said, when I first learned it was when I was running track. I had a person who I was really, really cool with, my athletic advisor, and basically I had a coach, a head coach, and then I had my actual track coach who loved me. My track coach was my best friend or whatever, and then my head coach, she did not like me, and she was just so mean to me. She was like rude, and one day it was time for practice and my coach wasn't coming, and she was telling us what to do, and I was like, I ain't gotta listen to her. Like, I don't have to go to practice. Like, my coach not here, and she ain't gonna tell me what to do, and I already don't like her. Like, you know what I mean? Just going in. I wasn't going in to like everybody. I was just talking to my athletic advisor, because he and I are close, and I told him like, I ain't going in, da 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 da. And he was just like, Image, you have to. His name is Mr. Steeg. I love him. Bakersfield College. It's like, Image, you have to have moral high ground, though. I understand, but you have to realize that this is bettering you. If you go to practice today, then you're investing in yourself. But if you don't go to practice, you're not hurting her. You know what I mean? Like, she's going to use that against you to get you in trouble or to make you feel some type of way and have something else to say to you about you not taking care of your responsibilities. But you missing out on practice is not hurting nobody but yourself. And I was like, dang. I was like, if I don't go to practice, then we got this track meet on Saturday. Like, who gonna be hurt? Her or me? Like, me, because I'm gonna be the one running in this meet. I'm gonna be the one not ready for my race because I didn't put in that extra time. I didn't invest in that my skill, you know what I mean, when I was supposed to, when time was due and set in stone for that moment. I chose to do something else because of how I felt about a person who, you know what I mean? So more high ground is just doing what is right, what's best. That's what I say.
That's a great example. That's a great example. I would just like to say that because we're talking about track, if we think of life as like a human race, so it's a race, and this is your leg. So those before you, they've handed you the baton.
I'm the anchor.
Okay. Word. So that means we're about to cross
the finish
line.
We gotta finish strong.
So in this moment, because this is the last leg, it's the anchor, we are anchoring this whole thing. So that means we really got to be on it. We got to be lit. We got to be, you know what I mean, really moving forward at a constant, consistent, fast pace. We got to be able to just push through to the end. And remember that video you showed me where the one girl was coasting and the other girl caught her and beat her?
Caught her.
So it's like, I got another artist I work with. That's what he does. He likes to coast because he feels like he's so far ahead of the game. And I'm like, I've seen people lose races like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You gotta
None of
push.
it promised. So you gotta keep pushing. You know what I mean? You gotta see.
I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. I feel like that's something I need to be doing, but I feel like I'm not doing it. But I feel like I'm getting closer to it. You know what I mean? Like,
you are. You're getting closer to your dreams.
Closer to my dreams. It's me and my mommy's song.
Coopulate. Yeah, that's.
At this time, in this place, you are mine. And at this moment in my life, you belong to me. To me.
That's right.
Oh, I love algebra,
Yeah,
but I don't like to do the math.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just encourage everyone to have a great week this week. Don't allow people to stress you out.
Absolutely.
People are going to do things intentionally to make you mad, intentionally to see you fail, intentionally to see you quit. You know what I mean? They come after you. They come after me all the time.
For real.
I just, keep my head up, and I just believe that everything happens for a reason. And
keep laughing. Laugh at it. It's funny. It's really funny.
Don't do my laugh, though.
Yeah,
just do your own laugh.
Yeah, don't make them feel bad about themselves. But But do laugh in a way where you just letting him know it's not.
Yeah,
It's
just
not an issue.
just
It's not an
Uncle, can you teach me how to do? I be trying to do a regular laugh, but it don't work. I
Can
be
you just do like
I try. Like,
You try. You can't really.
but
do it.
I think when I do that, then my face be retarded.
It's like you holding it back. You really want to bust
Yeah.
all up and out.
Yeah,
That's
because
how
it
you
be funny. When stuff make me laugh, it's just so funny. But I be working on sometimes trying to hold it. And when I hold it, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm a pop. I be like, oh, it just be building up. And I'll be ready to explode.
You know what's funny? Nikita, she doesn't laugh. She'll just say, "Oh, that's funny."
That's so, I don't like that. That's lame. Why you just go like,
She
oh,
just
that's,
said, "Oh, that's funny."
oh, that's funny. That's so lame.
I can see her letting it drop. Like she's like, "Oh, it's funny," and then she'll come back next week and
That's
be like,
pressure. And then she start laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen her
You
do
like
that
that?
before. She be like, bah, then she want to laugh at it. But you said, oh, that's funny at first.
Yeah. It's funny though. I love different people. Like, and all of us get together and everybody.
I know somebody that laugh like, like.
That's ugly.
Yeah, it's not cute. I be like, move, like that make you want to punch me like that.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so where are we? Are we done? Are we done? I think we're done.
Yeah, we are done. We
Okay,
went over
put on
our
the
time.
shades,
We're
put over
shooting
our
for
time.
20 minutes.
All right, we're gonna do better. Is it at 22 yet?
Okay, I like the way.
What is it at?
It's at 36. Nobody.
Ooh, that's long.
Uncle, say bye.
Peace and love. Sound like.